Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Lavender Glade, where we, in the last episode, got our bad water pumping running and our metalsmith working. And this episode, we are going to get some dynamite on the run. We also, in the last episode, made our beavers purple. I love it. Still love it. Thank you, Tanya. So we are 5 days pretty much in the current drought period. We are looking pretty good. We've got plenty of water. We just finished up these 2 tanks up here, so we're gonna have plenty more. We did get some of our storage taken care of over here, but we are down to one empty bed, and we have 5 beavers that don't know what to do with themselves. So we are going to do a couple of things here. One, we are going to come over here, and I think we're going to plant a little bit more of a like food forest thing over in here, which means we're going to have to stick another forester over in here. Let's go ahead and get going. So let's go ahead and plant another forester over here. We'll have them get started on that. If we do it like right here. Perfect. And then we are going to go ahead and we are going to plant this up with more maple, so that we can continue our... Oh, our tapper doesn't quite get there, does he? Oh, we're going to have to put in another tapper down here. Okay. We're also going to put in another plot of chestnuts, because that will get us lots and lots of chestnuts for our harvesting needs. Let's go ahead. Tapper shack. Actually, let's be a little bit smart about this and put the tapper shack on top of... Boosh. And we'll do that. Then let's do a spiral staircase right there. Very good, very nice. And let's put a should we go ahead and do a big one? No, we kind of want them to take the maple syrup to... There we go, to the factory, the food factory. So we'll leave that there. We are going to mark this as regular chestnuts. There we go. Very good, very nice. That has spatterdock in it. We might start looking at expanding these guys as well. All right. Looking good. All right, so next up, I kind of want... Nothing to do in range. Where are you and who are you? You. Oh, I don't know why we had a lumberjack flag open over there anyways. Let's just boosh. That be gone. 200 beavers. Unconnected building. Oh. Do we not have any paths over here? Oops, wrong button. We don't. That would make it difficult to actually use these buildings. Okay then. What did we have stored in these ones? That one is going to be wheat flour. That one is going to be cattail flour. Perfect. That means that they can go right around the corner and grab those items. We do not have much in the way of maple syrup. I don't think we have any at the moment because we haven't quite gotten our maples to grow up. We are going to need a gathering flag over this way as well. So let's go ahead and plop one there. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. All right, I do want to pop priority on this guy. I'd like to get these windmills completed. All right, next up, we do want... I think we need to set up a lever for some pumps. But we've got what, 1.7 days, not quite enough. I don't want to send them down in there. I was going to say we could get this relic, but we're going to wait on that until the next period. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop priority on, probably not really high, but let's get this stuff built. We do have this one. Oh, that one's done. Let's go ahead and get the next one in. Boosh. And give it a good priority. How are we looking on power over here? 400? Weirdly, oh, I forgot to put a piece of path there. Boosh. I'm not quite certain why this isn't tying into this guy. It should be. Because that's tied into there. That's tied in through that. That is tied in there. We're all tied in there. So why isn't this tied into the geothermal? Oh, maybe that was tied into the geothermal. Oh, there we go. Our drought has ended. So let's see. Water-wise. Yeah, we pumped ourselves dry filling these last two tanks. But that's all right. Stranded? Who's stranded? How'd you get back there, doofus? Like, I don't understand how did he even get back there? Did he walk back there and build from behind? Like, what the? We're waiting for the water. And this is where I do believe someone said a sensor would help us. If we had a sensor in here that could detect when the water got to here, then it could open all of our dams down this direction. Oh wow, I just got another Discord Steam achievement that said I have planted my own thicket. So I have I've planted 1,000 trees. That's very cool. All right, that is coming through there. Very good, very nice. It's like I almost need the sensor like right here though to determine when the water has started coming through here. And now we can switch off that, which will open, should have opened these. Yes, yes. That is filling up and flooding over like it always does before it equalizes. That will be done in a second. There we go. And we've started out the other end. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Perfect. We're looking a little light on trees here, though. Not gonna lie, because we've got like whole sections here that aren't cuttable. So I'm wondering if we don't put in another forester over here. Let's get this wood production up so that we can handle some of the stuff that we want to get done in the near future. So that is all marked for cutting. And we'll go ahead and cut these as well. And those. And then we're just going to plant a gigantic swath of oaks. We'll go all through here. And I know some of this gets taken out by bad water, but we do have a plan for that we need to start enacting. For our health of our colony. We need dynamite for that, though, so we need to get that on the go. So let's go ahead and get our dynamite factory up and running over here. Ooh, look at that. We've got all of those in now. If we back this path off, I just want path, not the... No, I just want the path. Just the path, please. We can put that final windmill in. Boosh, we did get all of that power going. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. All right, and then over in here. So we've got a whole little like colony of beavers that will be living back in here for this. This here, building needs power connected to a generator. Okay, we got it. It needs 200 power. How much power does a windmill do? 150. So that's not going to work. But we can connect this guy from these ones. But I'm thinking we need like a little like housing unit over in here. Because we're going to have people working in the mine. We've got the aquifer drill here. We've got like all of our metal industry will be over here. And while we're working on this, we are going to go ahead and throw in an explosives factory. Very good, very nice. And I'm also going to throw in a couple more tanks here for storage. Does that leave us enough space? I think it does. Oof. Perfect amount of space right there. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say explosives. Where are you hiding? Right there. I'm actually just gonna put these two as explosives right now. How are we looking over here? We need some more plank storage, I think. I don't like the fact that the lumber thing isn't up here since it is like a main resource. I'd rather see that than the bad water. I don't mind looking over here for the bad water. Maybe it's just because that's the way it was when I was playing. So when I first started, that's just what I see. But I would rather this be lumber because lumber is like your life. Water and lumber, if you don't have those two things, then you're screwed. Oh, that's new. Well, we want explosives right now. Thank you very much. Did we mark these for bad water? No, we did not. Where is it? There it is. Since we've got these two pumpers here just sitting idle because these two tanks are full, we're going to leave that. We also are going to we're going to come across here and we will... I don't know exactly what we're going to do here, but we're going to bring that across. We're going to, for right now, we're going to just throw down some metal workers in strategic little areas and let them kind of like go to town. Of course they can't. I guess it doesn't really matter. Most of the metal is over here. I think we probably are going to need another scrap metal warehouse. What do we have for gears? We have gears, we have planks, we have logs. You know what we're gonna do? Might seem... Oh, we need the science. Oh, we're just shy on science. All right, we're gonna main a minute, and then we're gonna put in a scrap metal underground pile because we'll need it over in here. All right, we also are gonna throw in a lumberjack up here and have them get rid of some of this assorted lumber that is over in here. And for right now, I will just throw down a little warehouse over here for lumber that will let them keep the lumber up here so that when we go to build stuff up here, we have lumber up here. We're just going to clear out like a little section like this. But we definitely are going to need some more housing. And I'm thinking if we're going to have miners and metalsmiths and all of the things up in here, why not have it up in here? So we are going to create another little living sanctuary over in here. We might do the same thing for like the millwrights over here as well. We have any extra workers? Not really. They can only reach out to there. I kind of want them to come out a little further. So I'm going to plop down another lumberjack. Me the heck over here. Kind of like go right there. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay. So we need some contamination barriers. What do those take? They take metal blocks and... We're just going to go like that. Yeah, it doesn't get us all of that, but it gets us some of that. Because we can't put that under there now, I don't believe. No. But it'll get us a little bit back. So we'll let them work on that. Okay, how are we coming up here? All of that is complete. So now we have our complete windmill system going on here. We also can put... Or not, because it's too close. Is that what our problem is? Oh, I think it's that metal. That metal is causing an issue. And of course, our stuff comes right in there. Oh, that's all right. And of course, we just used up the science we were discussing we wanted. It's okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. All right. So this guy is going to be needed if we're going to create another little civilization over here. So it's going to need power. Where does the power need to go in? I'm assuming from back here somewhere. Clutch. I guess yes. I think we're just gonna have to rip this tree out. But next question, how exactly does this work? Where does the water go? I don't know. Where does the water come out? One. And two, how do we store it? Does it need a little lake? What does it need? I guess we'll find out. Wait, pause a second. Because I don't want them to come build that. I'm trying to decide where I want this to come. Up, down, whatever you want to call it. I think maybe actually over here to stay out of the way. Yes, I know I didn't need that top one. It's all right. As one of my favorite content creators says, unclench your jaw. It's fine. All right, now we'll let him go. And we'll see how that... Very nice. Okay. So if we're gonna build a little... I really do not know how these work. I wish their little descriptions were a little bit better. Oh no, are they going to be able to get to that one? They might have to go like all the way around. Too far from district because some silly goose beaver. Okay, now is it too far from district? No. Alright, but I honestly, I don't know how this is going to work, so we might have to hit pause really damn quick when these pipes get connected, because I don't know how this actually works. That needs 200 power. Oh, and we've got another drought approaching. Okay. That's fine. Alright, this little guy is running like really far away. This is the last one. Let's go ahead and high prioritize it so I can sit here for a second and watch what happens. Okay, exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay. So let's think this through a little bit better than this. I'm gonna disconnect that and let them. Wowzers. Wowzers. That was like really fast. Okay. So if we took some explosives and just made like a retaining pond right in here. I'm thinking, okay, so before we get to this point, let's go ahead and take out, I know I just built these. I know. Boosh. We'll have them pick up those materials because we do want those back. And I think that if we come in here, do we have enough to get explosives? 600. Yes, just barely. How many do we have? 79. Busy, busy beavers. I think this is going to be a case of we're probably going to need to... Ooh, we've got a well-being of 27. Ooh. We might need another explosives factory here. Do we have anyone to run an explosives factory? Probably not. At the rate we're currently... Ooh, no, not what I wanted. Boosh. Okay. We do have quite a bit of stuff running off of these. I'm almost thinking we might be able to get away with doing a second tier of windmills with some judicious planning and some overhangs. All right, let's see here. We were trying to put in explosives. Oh. Pause, 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 pause. I forgot. Oh. I thought that would take me to it, but okay. Did we drain out too much water? Shoot. Because that was like... I think we might be okay. I wasn't paying attention there to our drought situation. So whoops. Bad move on my part. Alrighty. I think we're fine. What were we doing? Oh, we were laying explosives. Forgot my own train of thought here, people. Forgot my train of thought. You know what? If we do this, I actually think that I might... take this a little bit of another direction. All right. Do we need an overflow, or can I put automation on this so that we can make this stop pumping? All right. Can they reach this? No, it's too far from district. What I'm thinking is... we just come straight up here, we put some platforms in, and we send it right, or we send it into the water and up and over, and I don't know. But we'll figure that out. I wish there was a gate. That's new. I don't remember seeing that before. Maybe I have and I've mentioned it, but right now I don't remember it. Welcome to my brain. You have nothing to do, dude. How is this? Oh, you can't reach up there. That's fine. All right, go elsewhere. If we just for the moment. All right, so if we've got our mine up here, we'll probably want some mine storage and stuff like that. I'm thinking that right in here might actually be a good spot for us to put in like a lido for this upper sections thing. I think we'll build for them down in here, the actual like little civilization. I do need this metal gone though in order for this to work, so I'm gonna throw another metal man right here because I want him to work right over here. So let's go ahead and boop. Boop. Okay, our little builders are working like their little hearts out over here with dynamite, which of course we don't have like an exceeding lot of. We are running through it at epic pace. I don't really like... No, that is not the button I want to hit. I want to take that one. That's not what I meant to do. I want to leave ourselves a nice little border around here so that we don't end up with like weird jankiness. We already got weird jankiness. How did we get one over there? Was I thinking overflow valve? Or did I just like oopsie that? I think I just oopsie that. Alrighty. Let's see here. We're gonna... How are we looking power-wise? Oh, wow. We're outstripping our demand by quite a bit here. With everything we've got running. This is going to be explosives. For us to try and keep up for the moment. We are going to go ahead and we are going to... Boosh. And then we are going to... Do, do, do. That was weird. I must have hit the 10. We had paper. Oh, we just got another Steam achievement. 101. Survived 10 cycles on the map. Nothing to do in range. Okay, bye-bye then. This guy is working over here. We're almost complete on the dynamite. Almost. One thing we might think about is getting a little dude down into here. So if we're going to... I'm gonna do that. Right? Look at that. Look at that. We're gonna implode this one. And we are going to implode this one. There we go. I'm almost thinking we probably did want that release valve for right now. So that probably wasn't the smartest. We could put one right here. Let's go ahead and put one more piece of dynamite right here. Boosh. And I'm going to high prioritize it. And then we're going to put a floodgate in there for right now. Thank you. Okay, and then we're going to put in another stair right here. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to put that floodgate in right here. Because for right now, I don't know how we're going to throttle this so that we can get water in here without... We're going to take that guy out. Water in here without flooding everything. Boosh. Right. And then let's go boosh. Boosh. And then we will carry across. I know it's a little wonky, but I want them to be able to get to right here to fill that. All right. Then let's go ahead and put in a set of platforms right here. We're going to take that piece of path out. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. And we are going to go ahead and put in a... Where is it hiding? Right there. A Lido. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to leave that for right now, but we are going to put in a few showers. Actually, we could just step those forward just a touch. Boosh. And shower, shower. We can go ahead and extend our path in here. Is that set at a 6.5? Yes, yes it is. Oh no! We forgot to turn our water back on. Oh no! We need sensors! We need sensors! We need to figure out the sensors. This is imperative. So this stops happening. Okay. I know that someone gave me a very nice explanation. A water flow sensor requires 100 science. A depth sensor. Oh, I think that's... Well, you know what? If we just see that the water is flowing... Oh. And then we have to do the not yes thing. Can we get to here? I suppose we could put it like right here. Measures water flow below its arm. Depth sensor. Maybe we want a depth sensor instead. Yeah, we're gonna put it in. And we just used up our science again. Okay. I'm thinking... It's time. It is time. Let's go ahead and get some stairs up to this one. We'll go ahead and and path it up. Move that on our back burner. We currently have 7 jobs that are... Oh, you can't reach that. Okay. No worries. We'll make it reachable because I want to put some dynamite on there anyways. Ba-da-da-ba. Mm. Go ahead and pop priority on that. You have no paths. So yes, we are losing water here. So we need to put a sensor on this. I'm thinking like... So I think it's got to be a depth sensor. Does this need a lever to work? Is the question. So we want... Measurement 6.5, threshold, let's put it at 8.5 maybe? Right? And we're gonna give that a... Now, automate to what depth sensor is this? Depth sensor 2. Okay. Height. Right. Now, automate depth sensor 2. Pause by automation. 8. Six, 5. 8, 0. I think we did it. Measurement 5, 3. Did we do it wrong, though? I think we did. Now, I'm not gonna lie. As a dyslexic person, the less than, greater than symbols quite often switch themselves for me. So I'm probably gonna do this wrong. I think we need to switch it to that one. So when it gets to your point... I think we need those to equalize. So this one is switching off at 0.9. And this one will also go off at 0.9, which means that its height will go to 0 when it goes off. So it's on, it's off. I think we figured that out. So we'll just have to watch that. All right, now that we have some life and some greenery up here, we also are going to stick in a few while we are here. Things. Bulletin pole. We don't have that yet. We're gonna go ahead and we are gonna put in like a couple of bushes. A lantern, just for giggles. I think a bit of fence. pole banners, square banners. Oh, that's new. I mean, not new, but that's something that I've really looked at. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stick in a contemplation point there as well. I think we've got this backwards. I think we've created a problem there. I don't think we need this floodgate to be attached to this sensor at all. All right. That looks pretty good to me. That is full. But now what are we going to do with this? We are going to put in some water pumps. And I think that for the ease of all of this, no, I don't want to fill the outside quite yet. Can we afford the big one? Yes, we can. Ho ho! Costs 400 science. That one's gonna need a few platforms on the outside. Because as of right now, this is really not doing us any good because of the what you call it? I would totally like this better if it was dirt, but we don't have that at the moment. So let's get some water storage in up here. Wait, how many? 30 and 60. How many gears do we have? We have 302. I think right, and then we can do a... Do we want to finish this out? That would give us one more tank there, and then we'd also be able to put another tank here. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think we can fit another water pump in there. Yeah, because of that little block right there, which we could take out. You know what? You know what? Boosh. And then we would be able to fit... Do we really need that, though? 2, I think, is gonna be... 2, I think, is gonna be enough. But we will continue. Water tank. Oh! Bonehead. Hold on. Stand by. Let's think about this a little differently. And while we're doing this, let's pause this guy so that they don't accidentally build themselves into a corner again. All right, if we put... Pause. Pause, little man. I'm gonna I'm gonna make them ever so unhappy. No, don't do that. I want to take out that. I'm gonna make them ever so unhappy at the moment. All right. Okay. Let's see here. How can we best use this space? run into that. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Oh man, we're almost at time for today. Let's do that. And then we'll run path straight along there. Right? Then we'll do... Oh, we don't actually need that. Right along there. Then... I'm attempting to do this with the least amount of planks and the most amount of storage. Oh, another drought incoming. Now, if we put things all along there, boosh boosh, go ahead and put our big one in there. Right. And then we... maybe we come out that way? Because I'd like to get another shower in there. All right, and then if we've got boosh. Oh, that's one deeper now. You know what? Oh, I got a good idea. I got a good idea. Let's move those forward. Boosh, 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 right? That's blocking the door, that one. So we're going to leave that. I'm going to leave this like this, and then we can turn this into a building at some point. Like this whole little water complex. Let's do one more here. And one more here. I know it will make sense at some point. And then we can turn this into a cute little building at some point. Because we've got this whole outer edge. We can come along here and we could put bushes and stuff like that along this whole thing. All right, let's go ahead and water. Water. Let's go ahead and get this built, please. Okay. We've got 0.7 days until that drought comes. Man, we are killing all of our stuff. This is all supposed to be logs. We are insanely much so just hacking up our forest. I think we need another... I want another lumber. Oh, 16 jobs we don't have filled. We got to get some more housing built here. But first, I'm going to lay down some more oaks for this forester to work on. All right, so over here, our little housing complex. He's gotten all of that done. Oh, how cute. They can't reach that one, so let's go ahead and put in another boosh. I did it again, people. I did it again. Oh my lord. I almost feel like we need a sensor up here that notes when the water stops flowing and sets off these guys, and then also restarts it. Or maybe it would work to be like over in here. Once the water stops flowing past this point, it shuts those down. Let's go ahead and boosh. Oh, they can't reach all the way over to there. It's fine. What was I working on? We're just gonna pause and pause. Alrighty, let's come back over here. We are so close to being done with time for today. Oh, I blocked the doorway. Well, that ain't gonna work. Oh my god. Like, why didn't you all say something? Like, hey, lady, you blocked the doorway. You probably did. I bet Bill was down there in the comments. Lady. Alright, let's get that one taken care of. Actually, you don't have to build that in order to be able to get to that. We want to take some of this back and make this all flatter too. I really kind of do. What do we have for explosives? We have 200 and some odd. It kind of makes this not look right though. Maybe we don't take out like this swath. Oops, I just got the path, didn't I? There we go. Maybe we move this staircase to here. Oh wow, they pumped that out. They pumped that out like fast. Like holy cats, that's like maybe 2 pumps doesn't work for that? Let's go ahead and pause one. Oh. We're in a drought. Does that not work during drought? Apparently that doesn't work during drought. Okay. I thought those did. Apparently, no. Not so much. Learn something new. Learn something new. Oh, you don't need to be over here. Whoops. Whoops. So totally didn't mean to do that. But hey. That needs 4K science. Oh, we were working on... I bet you I know where all of our materials went. Yep, here we go. These guys. Alright, I need a forester up in here to clear out this lumber. Boosh. And let's go ahead and throw him down a... Boop-a-doo. Let's deforest the world. Because I want an observatory. We'll go ahead and take out those and that one. And you. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Oh, we've lost the water in here, which means we need to go ahead and do that so that that water can keep all of this hydrated. Oh no, I didn't realize something. If we put that there, then when we release the water into here to flood down into that tunnel, we're gonna end up with... That ain't gonna fly. We need it down here. Darn it. Though we could tie this one to that. No, it would need to be on that side. Okay. That was a completely bonehead place to put that. Let's just pick that stuff up, please. Thank you very much. Can they get to that one? Yes, yes, they can. These are all marked for cutting, right? No! That would be why. Oh, lordy. Why? Why do these things happen? Alright. Okay. It's fine. So totally fine. We're just running out of lumber. It's fine. Alright. Do we need some pathway back into here to make sure that we can get all of this? Let's just do that. Let's go ahead and detonate that one. We're probably running a little low on... No, we're not running low on explosives at all. Not one bit. Alright. We have 3 empty beds. That is it. Food-wise, we've got 4K food in finished food, and we've got lots and lots and lots of food products. Holy cow, look at all this cattail flour and wheat flour. So we won't run out of food anytime soon. We definitely could... What is going on here? We definitely can get some... I lost my train of thought there. Oh my gosh, but look at the time. It's already over an hour. Okay. So this area we're going to clear, this area we're going to clear, and then we're going to work on the mining and millwright area. I think we probably will create an up and over so that millwrights can live over here as well. We will create a bridge of some sort over in here that will let them get to their jobs here. And we're going to create a little bustling zootopia over here, same as we did on the other side. And then I think we need to start thinking of some zip lines. Zip lines between here and there would make life ever so much easier. We also want to start looking at, we've been lucky, there were no bad tides this episode, but these guys and these guys, we need to start the tunnels to get rid of all of those things. We need to start this whole complex. Part of that's going to be digging down here, which means that we need to get a staircase and an ability to get into there, back in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw that in right now. I wish I could keep playing for today, but I need to go. It is mucho macho gracio time to get... That was really silly sounding. it is time for me to start the gardening. I've already started, but today, as one of my days off, needs to be a day that I get some seeds planted. I got some lettuce and some carrots and all the fun things that need to be planted today. Unconnected building. Oh yes, because of that, I remember this thing causing issues. Let's get that path back in. Even though it's not really that big of a deal right now. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm off to go plant in my garden at my mother-in-law's house, which has been completely revamped. My birthday money this year, since my birthday was the 14th, was spent on new garden beds this year, which I also spent my birthday installing. So I'm gonna go and play in the dirt. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and the rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, goodbye.